in your 40 years with the recent merger of Herman Miller and Knoll. $1.8 billion acquisition, certainly not chump change. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that, and what you think that's going to mean for the industry as a whole?
Well, first, thanks for having me, Jack. Really appreciate it. It's really exciting. Now, I can only speak to high level because they didn't call me and ask Kevin Kennedy what he wants to do with it. But think about our industry is led by 5 major manufacturers. Those 5 majors now, 2 of them have combined forces. And why did Herman Miller and Knoll? Why did Miller buy Knoll? Because their DNA is so intertwined. They both have iconic, classic iconic design. When you take the legacy of a Florence Knoll and the legacy of a Charles Eames and put them together, that's just the start of what will happen, what can happen with these 2 incredible brands joining each other. The start. This is just the start, and I don't know all of that's there.
Right, because with these mergers and acquisitions, they do take time. And again, as you mentioned, these 2 iconic brands, that merger is not going to happen overnight. There's certainly going to be a lot of pieces to this, but we were speaking about this before. And to put it into a correlation that our listeners might understand, it's like, Star Trek and Star Wars, coming together for a collaboration in a movie. Really, it as you mentioned, opens up this entire galaxy for clients as a whole. So, what do you think it's going to mean for clients, in the future?
Herman Miller didn't purchase Knoll for $1.8 billion to let that just go away. There's so many facets behind it. It's the iconic design. It's Knoll's product line. It's the distribution.
Be sure to subscribe to our podcast at theadvancedgrp.com. That's theadvancedgrp.com.